Hi, this is Patricio and welcome back to another preview of the GACE framework. This will be a very short review about localizations and languages. And the first thing I'm going to do, let's go to a game room. I got this room already prepared to do a little demo. So in this room we have the background and a little shape and the text entity. So the first thing we want to do is to change this text when I click in this shape. So let's open the script panel over here, and I'm going to create a new script. Let's rename this script to set text script. So now let's going to create a new action in this script, and I can add different kinds of action, but in this case let's going to do a set property action. And if I open this, we can see the source, which is the object owner of the property we want to change. And I'm going to choose the text sprite, and the text sprite has a lot of properties obviously, but the one we want to change is the text sprite text. And we can choose a value, for example, hello. Well, let's close this. And okay, now we have this script, but we need an event to call that script. And I'm going to shape it a little more like this word. So we have to add an event to the world, and let's add event listener. And I need to this shape, to the button shape, a click event, and I want to call the play script from the world. So now the play script function needs a parameter, which is what script we want to play, and I'm going to pick the only one we have, that is the set script, the set text script. So let's try this. And we are running. Okay. And now when we have the hello world, so let's try to do a different thing. Let's suppose I want to do a more custom thing for each button. So I'm going to remove this event, and let's remove the, and I'm going to add a behavior to this shape, which is the click to inspect behavior. This is a previously coded behavior for this game, and I'm going to drag it over here, and we can see properties. This behavior is going to the framework as public properties. So we have the target, the text, and the camera target. We have a text, but it's not a string, it's a drop-down, and this is because this is a framework text variable. So if I want to add new variables, I can go to the language editor, and we can see the language editor panel. So for example, if I want to add a new multi-language variable, I can add this, and let's try sword 1, and let's try this is so right now I have enabled the Spanish, French, Italian, Russian, German, and Japanese. And a very cool thing in this framework is that we can use instant translation of these properties. So okay, we have it in Spanish correctly. I don't know if the translation is working in the rest of the languages, but we have a placeholder text for if the text will properly display on the game. So let's pick source 1. This behavior will dispatch a custom event to the world with the text variable, So in this case we want to add a new event to the world. That will be okay. First let's go into the set text script and let's change something. I want to add a new parameter that will be the text in this case, and we're going to link the value to the text parameter. So let's add another one, which will be the format, and in this case it's not string, it's a text variable format, and I'm going to call a function from the text sprite. I can, for example, if I call a function, I can wait for an event before going to the next action. In this case we don't have to, and I want to call this function setFormat. The send function, obviously I can expand it and go to the parameter, which is the same format I have in this. So let's set first the format function and then the text. And okay, so we have this new set text script with parameters and another action, and let's go to the world event, and I'm going to add another event. I'm going to play script again, and this time I'm going to the button, but I'm not going to use the click event. I'm going to use this new event that is declared. This event is declared by the click to inspect behavior in the moment I just added to the shape entity. So let's use this on inspect, and let's okay. So let's going to edit the event, and I have the function. I'm going to choose the set text script and expand it, and we have the text and the format properties from the set text script, and I'm going to link that properties to the event properties. So the text over here and the format over here, and now the event is linked to the play script function and the parameters. So let's try this. So if I click on the shape, this is a sword, and this is basically the same text I got in the English tab, in the English column, sorry, and I can do, for example, I can go to the game, and I will click it again. So this is a sword, and I'm going to change to Spanish, and let's click again, and this is a sword in Spanish. Esta es una espada. We can try in Japanese, for example, and if I click over here, and that's because that text entity has a format in a font that doesn't have Japanese characters, so we can go to the Japanese variable definition, and we can apply a custom format to this variable. For example, in this case I already have a Japan yellow that will use the MS Gothic font, and the size 24, and let's try again. So yes, we can see in Japanese, and we can try different things. For example, too many pop-ups. I can, for example, make this even bigger, and we can set almost in real time. Eventually it will be in real time, but not right now. We can create a text format for a language, or for individually for every single text variable. So this was the 4th preview of the AI framework. I hope you like it. If you do, please like the video and share your feedback with us. I will be glad to answer any question you have. This was Patricio, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.